Ladies and gentlemen, I need for you to put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. This is EB2K, aka That Jolly Rancher, aka Pretty Ricky, what they call me, and aka the King of Receipts. I welcome you to my channel with the same name. I would like to send a shout out to my new subs who may have heard about me from other fellow YouTubers. I welcome you, and you are going to enjoy yourselves here. I want to send a special shout out to my loyal day ones who have upgraded their membership and got their badges and or have supported my efforts via Super Chat and Cash App and PayPal. And lastly, shout out to my shadow watchers who listen to me from the bushes or up in the clouds. I understand you may be cooking, driving, working out, or at work, and I appreciate that you're at least here kicking it with me. If you're away from your phone, computer, or laptop, and you're liking what I do while multitasking, I ask that you send a small Super Chat or Cash App donation during the premiere or while watching the playback to let me and the chat room know that you're here and you're rocking with us. The Super Chat button is in the chat room right under the chat room window. And my Cash App handle is $EB2K. That's $EB2K. This show of appreciation will go a long way in inspiring me to continue teaching and entertaining others on this YouTube channel. Now, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and set that notification bell to all. Again, this is EB2K, and I welcome you, and I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. Peace. Also, I would like to send a special shout out to KIRA2K's besties, Kylie Jenner, Sophia Richie, and Kaya Gerber. Well, all right, let's get it. This is EB2K. So my baby girl Shakira and I are laying in the bed pillow talking. It's been a long day for the both of us with running errands and handling online endeavors. And these private moments that we share after lovemaking are ones that we cherish and appreciate the most. It's been about 8 months now since we've known each other, but our real relationship is relatively new. Our day-to-day living with each other just started recently. There has been a lot of drama between the two of us over these past 8 months, so it would be only fitting that the first visit to my new home with her would offer just the same. In our Cali King bed, I lay on my back with my head on 2 pillows while she does the old one-leg kick over the both of mine while laying her head on my chest, rubbing my chest hairs. This is Shakira's favorite position of choice because it allows her to feel the heat of my body and the smell of my cologne at the same time. Now, Shakira is a drama queen, where I am for the most part a practical man who likes to keep things simple. I am an engineer by trade, so it is in my nature to find a way to make complicated things simple at a reasonable cost. Shakira, on the other hand, is in the fashion industry, so it is in her nature to keep people entertained and, of course, be the center of attention. You know, our relationship kind of reminds me of the relationship of Lucy and Ricky Ricardo on the old school TV show I Love Lucy. Like Ricky, I constantly find myself yelling at Kira, "Hey Shakira, Shakira, you got some splaining to do." Shakira's always doing too much and doing the most. She's always doing the most. So while laying in bed, Shakira and I reflect upon my first visit to her home. At the time, we both wanted a grand entrance to mark this special moment in our lives. Of course, Shakira, being the queen of doing too much, suggested that she charter a private jet to come get me, and on the return, we could both sign up for the Mile High Club. Now, I admit that this suggestion was a bit intriguing, but I clearly understood the impracticality of the matter. The cost of chartering a private jet to pick me up would be in the thousands. However, the cost of a first-class ticket on a commercial flight was less than $1,000. I explained to Shakira how this didn't make sense. But she didn't care about costs. She just wanted everything to be special. Well, I understood her perspective, so I offered her an alternative scenario that was just as special as her initial idea. My suggestion was quite engaging and entertaining, to say the least. The motif for my suggestion on how I would arrive to come see Shakira was called, "Uh-oh, Dad is home." I repeat, it was called, "Uh-oh, Dad is home." Now, do y'all want to hear about how Papi came home to see Shakira? Okay, well, here you go. So I board my flight first class to come see Shakira. I, EB2K, have two signature looks about me. One we may call Eb. It's the suited down look. I have broad shoulders, so when my suit coat tapers down to my waist, I look like a symmetric work of art, bitch. I look like a symmetric work of art. Now, my other look is what we call my younger 2K look. This is my casual look, and it involves a sentimental expression of my favorite brand, Polo, by Ralph Lauren. This polo look is what Shakira requested that I wear when I arrived. My feet were pedicured with polo sandals. I had on a polo dress shirt with polo Bermuda shorts, and I topped it all off with a polo cap that was set off with a diamond-studded earring on that left ear. You should have seen Shakira's baby doe eyes when she saw me. We both felt a type of way. So when I arrived at the airport, my game face was on, yo. Shakira had already scheduled a limousine pickup for me, and I called her to confirm that I had finally arrived and to get ready because Daddy was home. I looked for the limo driver, and I saw a man with a black suit on and a black hat holding a sign that said, "That dude." So I walked up to him and said, "You must be looking for me." He asked, "You that dude?" I said, "You must didn't know." He said, "Well, come on, let's go." So when I proposed the special way I was to arrive to see Shakira, called "Uh-oh, Dad is home," it included key elements that parallel the essence of some of our favorite songs. When I got to the house, Shakira left the door open, like Bruno Mars and Silk Sonic. When I got outside the house, she had on that naughty outfit that Beyonce had on in that Check Up On It video. And Shakira also did that little twist walk that Beyonce did in that video as she led me to the bedroom. There we danced and kissed, desperately trying to take the Jolly Rancher flavor off of each other's tongue. I got that cherry flavor from her, and she got my watermelon. Now, we danced to many songs, but we closed with our favorite song by John Legend called "You and I." The song "You and I" has beautiful lyrics and a steady melody that makes an OG like me dip when I sway to the left and dip again when I sway back to the right. Hell, sometimes I just let one arm drop down to the side when I rock back and forth, just to let Shakira know that a real G like me don't need two. Now, after we danced, you know what happened next, right? The passion that Shakira and I have for each other is immense. And it shows when we argue, and it shows when we make love. This is the game of love. And Shakira and I gonna keep on winning, baby. We gonna keep on winning. Hell, even when we lose, we winning. Yep. Yep, that part. This is EB2K, the host of this music listening session. I hope you're enjoying this presentation. I would like to send a shout out to those who are currently making donations in the chat room and chopping it up with the other subs. I would also like to send a special shout out to those who are making donations while listening up in the YouTube clouds or in the YouTube bushes. I understand that you're probably cooking, cleaning, driving, working, or working out. So I appreciate the donations that you're sending in to represent your presence in this premiere and to show your appreciation for my work and efforts. Again, I thank you. My donation information is on the screen right now. The Super Chat is on in the live chat room. Super Chat is located right below the chat room window with a $ button next to it to activate it. If you'd like to send donation to KIRA2K, you can do so at her Cash App. Her Cash App is $Shakira2K21. That's $Shakira2K21. The S in Shakira is capitalized and the 2 Ks are lowercase. Again, in Shakira2K's Cash App, which is $Shakira2K21, the S is capitalized and the 2 Ks are lowercase. You can also send Cash App to me, EB2K. My Cash App handle is $EBMN2K. That's $EBMN2K. All letters are capitalized. And lastly, you can also send donation to my PayPal handle. That's paypal.me/EBMNTWOK. That's paypal.me/EBMNTWOK. This is my donation information, and I thank you for your support. All right, let's get it. This is EB2K. I'm going to need for you to put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. You know, sometimes when I'm out and about walking these YouTube streets, I have people come up to me with crazy ass questions. You know, like some people ask, hey, EB2K. Hey, EB2K. Man, how you be looking so good, man? Well, first, as you can see on the screen, I get it from my mama. Fortunately for me, I have been blessed with good genes. So I start off every day with a cheat code to good looks. But more importantly, I go through a consistent process of male grooming that I would like to share with you today, simply for shits and giggles. If you look at the screen now, you will see a setup of products that I use for male grooming. I would start with my nose clippers on the top right and continue clockwise until we make it back up to the top. And I would then close in the center. At the top right is my new nose hair clippers. It is important to me to keep my nose clean to clear my sinuses. And more importantly, I don't want to get caught out here bad with a little man playing the drums in my nose. That is not a good look. Next, we have a little face and body scrub by St. Ives. The scrub includes sea salt and kelp to gently buff my skin so I can stay beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Stay bright like a diamond. Stay bright like a diamond. Next, it's just a little band deodorant. I want you to feel the funk that I got to give, not smell it. Next, I always keep some hand sanitizer on deck. I don't want to be out here catching the cooties in this COVID-19 environment. Now next is my clippers, comb, brush, etc. It is important that I keep myself so fresh and so clean professionally and sexually. I use my clippers to make sure my face stay fresh, my face stays smooth and clean, and my private parts stay presentable, if you know what I mean. Next is my Palmer's coconut oil that I put on my body, especially on my private parts. The way I see it, hell, if I look like a snack, I might as well smell like one too. And lastly, I keep my toenails clipped between scheduled pedicures. I top my grooming process off with all versions of my favorite colognes because oils match my body chemistry. And then I throw in a Jolly Rancher in my mouth for that sugar rush and to keep my tongue kissable. Yeah, that part. This is one of the reasons they call me EB2K, that Jolly Rancher. This is EB2K signing off, asking you to trust the grooming process. And stay thirsty, my friends. This is EB2K, the host of this music listening session. I hope you're enjoying this presentation. I would like to send a shout out to those who are currently making donations in the chat room and chopping it up with the other subs. I would also like to send a special shout out to those who are making donations while listening up in the YouTube clouds or in the YouTube bushes. I understand that you're probably cooking, cleaning, driving, working, or working out. So I appreciate the donations that you're sending in to represent your presence in this premiere and to show your appreciation for my work and efforts. Again, I thank you. My donation information is on the screen right now. The Super Chat is on in the live chat room. Super Chat is located right below the chat room window with a $ button next to it to activate it. If you'd like to send donation to KIRA2K, you can do so at her Cash App. Her Cash App is $Shakira2K21. That's $Shakira2K21. The S in Shakira is capitalized and the 2 Ks are lowercase. Again, in Shakira2K's Cash App, which is $Shakira2K21, the S is capitalized and the 2 Ks are lowercase. You can also send Cash App to me, EB2K. My Cash App handle is $EBMN2K. That's $EBMN2K. All letters are capitalized. And lastly, you can also send donation to my PayPal handle. That's paypal.me/EBMNTWOK. That's paypal.me/EBMNTWOK. This is my donation information, and I thank you for your support. All right, let's get it.